This week on commandN, Banana Branding 2.0, Zuckerberg meets Homer, and iPhone 4 cases that you gotta have. Welcome to episode 223 of commandN. I'm Amber. Thanks for all of the comments last week about my blooper. Yes, it is true. I cannot say Zuckerberg very well. Fortunately, we do have another Facebook story in here, so you do have a chance for another blooper. Now let's get right into it and talk about the headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by our friends over at GoDaddy.com. If you want to sign up for any of their hosting packages and get a great deal and support commandN, all you have to do is check out some of our promo codes at commandN.tv/GoDaddy. One of the best is a deal where you can get $5 off an order of $30 or more. All you have to do is enter the promo code COMM530. That's COMM 530. And thanks for your support. This stat might surprise you. More than 90% of toddlers have some type of online presence. This was a report that was just put out from AVG Internet Security. They talked to more than 2,000 moms about their online habits in regards to their children. And it turns out that many of these moms have already put pictures of their babies on Facebook. They've bought them domain names, they've gotten them email addresses, even Twitter accounts. So it seems to be a popular trend in our very web-connected world.
Ow, Charlie! Charlie, that really hurt!
British Columbia native Maureen Evans has just written the world's first ever Twitter cookbook. She has brought together a collection of more than 1,000 recipes that she has tweeted out on her account. Unfortunately, some of these recipes were hard to understand on her Twitter account because she had to condense them to be so small to fit within the 140 characters, but there's a little more information in her book, so I can't wait to pick up a copy and see what that's like.
It's Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg played himself in a recent episode of The Simpsons that focused in on some of the top entrepreneurs who dropped out of college or university, including Bill Gates and Richard Branson. Although Zuckerberg got the most amount of airtime and was one of the main characters, probably due to the fact that the Social Network movie is so popular and just recently became the #1 movie in the US.
Learning.
Hell yeah. I'll get the best kind of degree. Honorary, baby.
Last week we reported that AOL bought TechCrunch. Well, they're going to have some competition. Jason Calacanis recently announced his new company launch, which will talk about business news in the technology space. As for how it's going to be different than TechCrunch, they plan to do more in-depth articles. So it'll be a little bit more like The Economist than like the blogging site TechCrunch. I can't wait to see what happens because the reality is that there hasn't been a lot of competition out there for TechCrunch, and I think it would only be healthy that someone else gets into the market.
Here's Johnny!
IMDb is celebrating its 20th birthday. The online movie database has been a popular go-to destination for the past 2 decades. For this celebration, they are featuring some videos, including some of our favorite stars like Kevin Smith, actor Kevin Spacey, the Social Network producer Dana Brunetti, and many more individuals that will get us inspired about the history of movies.
He's looking at you, kid.
Hi, I'm Jeff MacArthur, and for this week's Hot Stuff segment, I'm going to review 4 different cases for the iPhone 4 from Griffin. So starting off, we've got the reveal case here. This is an ultra-thin one-piece case that you can get in white or black, and it's basically just the bumper with a clear back, so you get your iPhone exposed in the back, and on the side you've got some protective stuff, just like the Apple bumper does. There's cutouts for the different controls, and the case adds only 1.5 millimeters of thickness, so it's great. It's got rubber interior lining and edges, helps cushion and protect your iPhone. It's about $25, and there's also the Reveal Etch, which is the version of this, and you can see how you get these into the cases, the single piece cases. You just slide up, and then you slide the bottom of the phone right in. So the Reveal Etch is just like the Reveal, except on the back it's got this textured pattern, which makes it a little nicer design, gives it a little more protection, also adds $5 to the price, so it's at $30 there. Then we've got the Motif, which is a one-piece flexible translucent shell. And you can get this in smoke or clear finish. I've got the smoke finish here. So you can see on the back, it gives you a bit of texture. It's translucent, so you can kind of see the back of your iPhone, but it gives you a bit more to look at. And again, it's got the cutouts on the side and top and bottom so that you can operate all the controls like you'd like to. This is a $20 case, great value for that, and good protection. I find it's a little bit slipperier than the Reveal cases, but still not so much so that it's a problem. Now, my favorite case is the Elan Form. This is a two-piece case that you slide on the back of your iPhone and then just snap it on the front. This is a really beautiful case. It's got black or platinum textured leather look, so it looks kind of elegant. It's got much bigger cutouts around the controls on the side and the bottom, so you're actually seeing a lot of the silver underneath the iPhone, which I think is a great pairing with the leather. So it gives you a little bit more sophisticated look. I think it's a little more businessy kind of thing. And this is my favorite of the four, I'd say. This retails for $30 or $35 depending on whether you want the black or platinum leather finish. So that's all for this week. 4 great cases from Griffin. You can find all those on their website. I'm Jeff MacArthur. Enjoy.
Now it's time for our power friending tip of the week. If you need help with your branding for your company or for any of the products that you have, a good idea can be to go out to your community or your fans. Now Chiquita did this recently with a contest where they asked people who are fans to design stickers that would be placed on Chiquita bananas. So they've had the same sticker for years and years, but now there is a new series of stickers. There are 18 of them that were created by people online. They're very cool. You should check them out. So this is a great idea for anyone out there, any company who wants to come up with an interesting way to change the branding within the company and maybe doesn't want to spend a lot of money and wants a chance to engage the online community. Now it's time for our web pick of the week. If you're a fan of Reddit, which is a site that compiles some of the most popular internet news of the day, you're going to love this visualization. Now there are many of these out there that take information from Reddit and try to display it in an interactive way, but this is one of the best. What you can see here is that all of the most popular Reddit articles are displayed along the bottom, and as far as the likes and dislikes of the individual articles, we can see those rising up and down based on the tiny little graphics that are displayed within the interface. Now, if you have a web pick or another comment about the show, all you have to do is visit us online at commandN.tv. We'll be listening, and hopefully there'll be no more bloopers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Stay in your seat. Uh-huh.
Is this real life?
No.
This week on commandN, Banana Branding 2.0, Zuckerberg meets... I can't say it because of last week.
Uh-huh.
Why is this happening?
It's just from the medicine.